When you apply for European Personnel Selection Office EPSO exam, in the end, you can land 3 different positions. There could be AD, which is administrator, AST, which is assistant, and AST-SC, which is secretary positions. These are the kind of profiles that you need to choose when you apply for an exam, and these are eventually the jobs that you can land when you are hired by one of the European Union institutions. For each of these 3, there are different criteria that you need to meet. For administrators, you typically need a bachelor's degree, sometimes even a master's degree. And for some exams, you might need a few years work experience as well, though that is not always the case. For the assistant competitions and for the assistant positions, you typically need a high school degree, and in some cases, they might require you to have a vocational degree or a similar qualification. And for the secretarial jobs, you typically need a high school degree and often nothing else. But for each of these, in some cases, they might require you to have a few years of work experience as well. There are also temporary agent and contract agent positions. These are somewhat different from the AD, AST, and SC competitions. For contract agent positions, you typically need a much more simplified test. So once you pass it, they will decide based on your profile and your application. For temporary agent positions, you typically do not need to take any tests. You are chosen on the basis of your background and your application, and perhaps a job interview. In a nutshell, these are all wonderful opportunities, and I encourage you to try, but make sure that you meet all the required qualifications, and occasionally, if that is required, the number of years of work experience. Good luck.